What's good, neighborhood? It's your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. All right. So the combat sport world is still shaking up over last Saturday's events. As you know, Tyson Fury, WBC world champion and the linear world champion, stepped into the ring with one Francis Ngannou. And there was a battle for the decades, man. I'm telling you, this was a great heavyweight match. It took place in Saudi Arabia. Tyson Fury was the favorite because he is the pro boxer. Has a lot of fights and a lot of knockouts. To be exact, he has 34 wins, 24 big wins coming by knockout. Most notably, his fights with Deontay Wilder really catapulted him into the boxing world's top one of the top guys in the sport. Of course, he beat Vladimir Klitschko, but he didn't defend that. He took a break, retired, had some drug issues, alcohol, mental health, all of those things. But when he came back and beat Wilder, man, they fought three times. The first one was a draw. Then he stopped him in the second one in the 11th round. And of course, he stopped him in the second round uh, via a 6 round TKO. So this guy's been fighting for a while. Francis Ngannou, pro debut. First fight ever. And he goes in there and drops Tyson Fury. Oh, he dropped him clean, too. It was a clean drop with a left hook. Tyson Fury never saw it coming. And after that, Tyson Fury, in the eyes of many observers, pro and fans alike, they think Tyson Fury lost the fight. Yeah, they said Francis Ngannou was robbed. They robbed the Cameroonian and gave the fight to Tyson Fury because they said Tyson Fury is expected to fight Oleksandr Usyk for undisputed in Saudi Arabia. People's like, man, they can't let him mess up the money. But Francis Ngannou definitely won the hearts of the people, won the hearts of the fans, and I haven't seen a guy come out this popular after a loss probably since Isaac Cruz versus Tank Davis. And Francis is definitely um, got getting more props than that because he actually dropped Tyson Fury, as you can see on the screen. So let's play this audio for Francis Ngannou. He talks about the fact that I guess people are saying, "Hey, you should appeal that decision." He's not really trying to appeal the decision. He's more focused on getting that rematch. He want to get in there again with the Gypsy King. He said, "Look, man, I think I can do better." He had a lot of reasons why he think the fight went the way it did, and I don't think they're excuses. I agree wholeheartedly, but let's hear it for himself in his own words. Let's play it.
What's your dream scenario? If they came to you and they said, Francis, you just put on the show, you put down maybe the greatest heavyweight of all time. What do you want next if you make the call? What would your answer be to that?
The rematch. The rematch is what I want next the most because as for right now, I feel like there's a lot of option for me, but I want to choose wisely, and I will go for the rematch first.
How about
Like going into the first one, there was a lot of question. There was like a lot of uncertainty for boxing. But going into the second, I mean, even going to the training camp, there was a lot of unknown. But I think this fight from the beginning of the camp to leading up to the fight, I think that was a lot of experience that would definitely help me a lot for the second fight. And not to mention, like this fight was he was still a lot mentally. He was my first training camp since almost 2 years. My first fight since almost 2 years. Um, coming out of injury, there was a lot of doubt, a lot of question if your body will hold, if you're gonna be good. Very in a very bad shape. So, wish from the next one, we will be way far from all those stuff.
how about if Usyk and Fury do fight in February, would you be willing to wait for the winner of that and fight for the unified heavyweight championship of the world?
Um, Listen, my best scenario in boxing is to wait for Fury. I mean, if Usyk can step out and let me fight if Usyk can step out and let me fight Fury, then I fight Fury. Then I let them do whatever they do. I go back, maybe do some MMA fight and come back, take some people in boxing. As I'm planning to fight potentially like twice next year, maybe February or March. And again, if he doesn't work, I can still fight February or March MMA. Then expecting by the end of the year, still like this time October, because it's gonna give me like at least 8 to 7 months to recovery from my MMA fight in case something happened. So I still have like a very long secure time there to fight to get ready for the boxing match after an MMA match.
All right, so there you have it. He's definitely wants to get back in the ring with Tyson Fury, man. Do you think Tyson Fury will take that rematch? Should he take the rematch? Does he have something to prove? Like, hey, man, people saying you beat me. You got to step right back in there. You know, for the people who don't like Floyd Mayweather, those one of the things you got to give Floyd his props for. People said he lost the fight. That was the very next fight. That's why he didn't really have too many rematches. He only had a couple close fights, and he ran those back immediately. Tyson Fury, does he need to run his back immediately? Or are you guys like, nah, I want to get undisputed? Because here's the deal. I know you might want to have undisputed, but do you want undisputed with a guy? Because people are going to say, hey, he lost that fight. He don't even supposed to be in there with Usyk. He lost that fight. Or do you think, man, Francis and Ngannou might mess the money up? Also, who would you like to see him fight next? Because he said he's still available to fight in May. If it's not him, might fight somebody else. I mean, might go back to MMA and fight them at the end of the year. I definitely want to see him back in the boxing ring. I thought he was exciting, thought he was explosive, and it's a lot of eyeballs on him. A lot of people want to see him on it. But it appears the PFL might have something to say about that. He might have to get permission. Who knows? Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the story. It's your man Martin Nash breaking beats. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Martin Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ.